Bitcoin futures now trading on both the CME and the CBOE or CBOE in Chicago. The first Bitcoin ETF could be next on the horizon. Our next guest says that the first Bitcoin ETF could end up being launched here in Canada. Carl Chung of First Trust Portfolios joins us now with a little bit more. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, John.
So how come Canada first?
Well, I think you have to look back at the history of ETFs. The first ETF was actually developed in the US, but launched here in Canada in 1990. So part of the story is that while the US regulators have been slower out of the gate, Canadian regulators have been more liberal with approval for more innovative products. You just saw it with the marijuana ETF.
Yeah.
And others. So I believe there's a possibility that we will have the first one here.
And your firm is not necessarily looking to bring a Bitcoin ETF per se, or are you? Do you want to be the...
Well, we can't really speak about it, but there is filings in the US, Bitcoin and blockchain. So even before Bitcoin, I'd say, you're probably going to see blockchain ETFs. So that blockchain is what's so popular these days. Everyone's talking about it and excited about it, but it's the technology behind Bitcoin. And so the first application of blockchain was Bitcoin. And so it's kind of like email to internet. So these filings actually have companies that invest in the blockchain technology. So it won't be as scrutinized as a cryptocurrency and have some of the same issues the Winklevoss twins had, for example.
Well, we had the strategist Thomas Lee on earlier, and he was talking about stocks that are associated with the world of Bitcoin, like Goldman Sachs or NVIDIA or AMD or Overstock. Is that what you're suggesting, that you would see a Bitcoin theme through stocks in an ETF, or you're talking about an actual ETF that is based off of the cryptocurrencies?
So there's actually three types of filings that we've seen. There's about 17 filings now across here in Canada and the US from various ETF providers. So the first wave was